Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 423, The Enchanted Wedding of Elric and Seraphina. Intermediate. In a forest where the morning mist painted soft images on a canvas of ancient trees, a unique wedding was about to take place. This was not an ordinary ceremony, but the enchanted union of a wizard named Elric and a witch named Seraphina. Elric stood at the altar made of twisted willow branches, his long robe shimmering as if woven from the night sky itself. His eyes, pale blue like an icy lake, held a warm excitement. He was a wizard known not only for his magic, but also for his kindness and wisdom. As he waited, he recalled their first meeting in the marketplace, where they both reached for the same ancient spell book. Seraphina, with her graceful, feathery robes of emerald green, moved through the clearing. Her hair cascaded over her shoulders, shimmering with hints of raven black and starry highlights. She carried a bouquet of mystical flowers, glowing softly with every step. The two had courted for years, exchanging spells and secrets of their trade, and today their journey would intertwine forever. The guests, a peculiar mix of magical beings from all corners of the enchanted realm, gathered around. Fairies shimmered like motes of dust in beams of sunlight, while elves stood quietly under the trees, their pointed ears twitching with excitement. Even the trees seemed to lean in closer, hoping not to miss a moment of this magical union. A gentle hush fell over the gathering as the ceremony began. An elderly sage, robes woven from autumn leaves, stepped forward. He held a staff topped with a crystal that caught and reflected the dappled sunlight, casting rainbow glints everywhere. "Friends of magic and mystery," the sage began, his deep voice resonating through the clearing. "We are gathered here today to witness the sacred bond of two unique souls, Elric and Seraphina." As the sage spoke, enchanted breezes swirled softly, lifting petals and scattering them in playful spirals. Elric gazed into Seraphina's eyes, grateful for every moment in their entwined past and hopeful for each promise of their future. The sage continued, "Do you, Elric, promise to stand by Seraphina's side through stormy skies and starry nights, and to cherish her and her magic?" Elric, with a voice strong and certain, replied, "I do." A warmth spread from his heart, filling the clearing with a gentle glow. "Do you, Seraphina," the sage intoned, turning his gaze to the bride, "promise to support Elric in all his quests, to inspire and be inspired, and to love him sincerely?" Seraphina, eyes bright with tears of joy, nodded, her voice a melody. "I do." The sage raised his staff, and a shimmer of light arced from its tip, enveloping Elric and Seraphina in a golden aura. It was a magical bond, both a promise and a blessing, sealing vows spoken from the heart. Their love was stronger than the foulest curse, purer than the clearest crystal. A celebration erupted among the guests. The fairies danced in dazzling formations. Elves sang songs that echoed the forest's joy. Even the trees, with their leaves rustling in the magical breeze, whispered blessings over the couple's heads. The feast that followed was a marvel of taste and magic. The table groaned with dishes infused with enchantments. There were pies that never emptied, wines that sparkled like liquid light, and cakes that floated an inch above the table. As the night fell and the stars winked awake in the velvet sky, Elric and Seraphina danced under the moonlight. Flickers of luminescent magic streamed from them as they twirled, illuminating the forest with a light that matched the joy in their hearts. Thus, with love and magic intertwined, Elric and Seraphina embarked on their journey together. Their story was whispered by the wind through every corner of the forest, a tale of love, magic, and a celebration that would be remembered for all time. Every guest left with a memory etched in their hearts, knowing they had witnessed something rare, a love as true and endless as the very stars that guided them through the night. Vocabulary notes. Altar, noun. Definition: a raised structure or place used in rituals or ceremonies. Example: Elric stood at the altar made of twisted willow branches. Similar words: shrine, sanctuary, podium. Enchanted, adjective. Definition: filled with delight, charmed, having magical qualities. Example: this was not an ordinary ceremony, but the enchanted union of a wizard named Elric and a witch named Seraphina. Similar words: magical, bewitched, charmed. Cascade, verb. Definition: to pour downward rapidly and in large quantities. Example: her hair cascaded over her shoulders, shimmering with hints of raven black and starry highlights. Similar words: flow, tumble, spill. Gleaming, adjective. Definition: shining brightly, reflecting light. Example: his long robe shimmering as if woven from the night sky itself. Similar words: shining, bright, radiant. Peculiar, adjective. Definition: strange or unusual, sometimes in an interesting or appealing way. Example: the guests, a peculiar mix of magical beings from all corners of the enchanted realm. Similar words: strange, odd, unique. Resonating, verb. Definition: producing or being filled with a deep, full, reverberating sound. Example: his deep voice resonating through the clearing. Similar words: echoing, reverberating, vibrating. Aura, noun. Definition: a distinctive atmosphere or quality that seems to surround a person or thing. Example: enveloping Elric and Seraphina in a golden aura. Similar words: atmosphere, ambience, halo. Vow, noun. Definition: a solemn promise or pledge, especially one made publicly. Example: sealing vows spoken from the heart. Similar words: oath, promise, pledge. Twirl, verb. Definition: to spin around quickly. Example: as they twirled, illuminating the forest with a light that matched the joy in their hearts. Similar words: spin, whirl, rotate. Journey, noun. Definition: the act of travelling from one place to another, often implying an adventure or passage. Example: Elric and Seraphina embarked on their journey together. Similar words: expedition, voyage, trip. Story written by ChatGPT 4.0 AI. Image created by Flux Schnell, Black Forest Labs AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you.